to a brand new episode of Reaction and Review. Now, before we get started, I would just like to say a few things, give you a little update, because it's been a while since I last posted. I moved to a new house, obviously. This does not look at all like my last room. There's a few situations going on, so I haven't been able to get any episodes or shit downloaded, but it's been a couple of weeks. I'm finally settling into the new place. It's been working out pretty well, and now that I'm all settled in, I got my work schedule all figured out. I am going to start doing these weekly, and I am sorry because I know there are a few of those of you out there that actually really do enjoy my episodes, and I appreciate all the support you've given me. It means a lot. It really does. So, that being said, I also would like to say one more thing. One of my videos, I just went on my channel yesterday, and one of my videos officially has passed 1,000 views. And when I saw that, I honestly fucking just about shit myself. 1,000 views. When I first started doing these videos, I never thought I was gonna get past 100 views, never mind hit 1,000. So that it felt so good to see that. And for every single person that watched my video, whether you loved it, whether you hated it, whether you fucking told me I was hilarious, whether you told me my video looks like shit, you all fucking rock. So thank you so much. And I would also like to say that for my next episode, it's going to be a really special one. I don't really have Wi-Fi at the moment, so I wasn't able to do it for this episode. But the next episode is going to be a very special episode for a very special reason, and you will find out when you tune into that one. But without any more further fucking stalling, let's get into it, guys. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I'm watching a horror film from 2009. That movie is The Uninvited. Now, I wish I could say I knew anything about this film, but I fucking don't. I really, really don't. I know it's called The Uninvited. That's it. That is as far as my knowledge on this film goes. And according to this case, it's from the producers of The Ring and Disturbia. I like Disturbia more than I like The Ring, but that's just me. And I was reading and looking over the back of the case. First of all, I don't recognize a single star in this fucking film, so there's that. But that doesn't usually matter. Directed by the Guard brothers. Never fucking heard of them. And there's a few blurbs on the back. PM and Hollywood.com, all leading to an ending so shocking it will send chills down your spine. Also, Pete Heyman from Hollywood.com. Are they just getting all their fucking positive feedback from the one fucking person, or what is this? A truly frightening movie experience with a shocker of an ending. Now, I'm all for a good twist ending. I happen to really love movies that have twist endings, especially if they work really well, like the king of twist endings, which would probably be The Sixth Sense. Or, let's see, what else? What else would be a great twist ending? I don't fucking know. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. So you would have the king of the twist ending, which would be The Sixth Sense, and then you got really, really shitty twist endings like The Happening. Fucking Christ, that movie was hideous. Yeah, trees and plants are making people kill themselves, and Mark Wahlberg talks to plants. That's what I want to fucking talk about. That's really what I want to see. Yeah, but I'm not talking about The Happening. I'm talking about The Uninvited. So, if this fucking motherfucker does not live up to that fucking blurb, if it is not a shocking ending, And if it's not gonna, and if it does not send chills down my spine, Peter Hammond is getting a fucking angry letter. So you better live up to that. Other than that, like I said, I know fucking nothing about this film. I didn't bother reading the plot. I do remember seeing trailers of this back in 2009, but I was like 9 or 10 years old back then, so I don't really remember shit about those trailers. But, you know, it's gotta at least be better than Creepers, right? Because please don't be as bad as Creepers. That movie still makes me wish death upon everybody in it. And a couple of them are already dead, so let's see. Anyway, I really need to stop talking and just get right into this thing. So the only way I can find out if this film is going to be any good whatsoever is if I shut the fuck up and I press play. And I'm going to do that right now. So once again, folks, it's time to sit back, chill out, and watch The Uninvited. So let me see if I can get this straight. She's running through a forest. By the way, that guy's comment, "I love you," and also "I have a condom." That's a real great way to get the girl's pants ready to go, bud. But she's running through this forest, and she just so happens to find 3 garbage bags full of something in the middle of the forest. That's kind of ironic or unrealistic. Of all the fucking space in this forest, she just so managed to run past or to the place where there were garbage bags, and she pulls a thought. Okay, so that just answered. That was a dream sequence. Still, like, that whole thing didn't make any fucking sense. It was like folded into like fucking half. Its leg was like over its head, and then it just snapped its head back like that and fucking spoke. Like, oh god. Please don't tell me this movie's gonna be all fucking jump scares and scare things happening that turn out to be dreams. I fucking hate that shit. I hate it when horror films do that. It is lazy as shit. And if I have to deal with that for the runtime of this film, then this is gonna hurt. This is gonna be a hurtful experience for me. Holy shit. That's Effie from the Hunger Games. Yes, I know she's been in other things too. I'm fucking quite aware, so shut up. But Effie from the Hunger Games? I didn't fucking know she was in this. And apparently she might be playing a bigger role. I don't really know, but fuck, at least I recognize somebody, because I have no idea who the hell this chick is. I just have to say for the record though, so far, her acting is real shit. But maybe Elizabeth Banks can turn this shit around. But just for the record, this movie's been on 10 minutes now, and I'm really wishing this story would pick up, because it's slowly starting to really bore me.
Like it never happened, huh?
And
I missed you so much.
I fear it may not get any better. But I have to hope.
So, what do you think? She called for help.
Whoa. Hold the fuck up here.
Anna, wake up.
Was that whole thing a
Rachel
dream?
rang the bell.
Or was that real? I don't understand.
She ran to a goddamn pet store,
She
bought a bell,
sat up afterwards
and
after like hanged out for like it was a dream, and she woke up in fear, but the door slammed and the coat was swinging. So was it a dream or was it not a dream? Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Why would I do that?
And all of that,
Trust me, Anna,
that whole
way
thing,
past getting back at Dad.
they were trying to play off as fucking scary. It really
I might
wasn't.
be drunk.
A bell
You
ringing
know what the truth is.
in the darkness is not scary. They did it in The Conjuring and it wasn't scary in that film. And this came before and it's not scary then. Jesus Christ. And that's so not how you hammer a nail into the wall, you stupid bitch. Jesus Christ. What a fucking idiot. You know, I know I'm supposed to care about this character and feel sorry for her because she lost her mom, but there's two problems with that. One, she has the personality of a fucking mop. And two, I've seen better acting in porno films. I swear to God, if this film doesn't start to pick the fuck up soon, I'm gonna be pissed before this film is fucking over. Okay, you know what? I know I usually ask this a lot when I'm watching movies like this, but this time I fucking really, really mean it. Am I gonna get a single reason to give a shit about anything happening in this film? 'Cause I really don't. There is not a single likable character here because none of these motherfuckers have any personality. Like, the fucking biggest thing for personality we're getting from our lead character is that she's fucking Looney Tunes. And she's seen a bunch of weird shit. Probably because she's a fucking psychopath. Then her new mommy's a bitch. And her dad's a fucking writer who doesn't really do much. And then she has a sister. That does not have any personality. That is literally as far as we are getting to characters here. And this movie's been on for fucking half an hour and 5 minutes, and it's an hour 27 minutes, and nothing of interest has happened. Seeing her have these weird visions does not interest me. Not knowing if her mother was murdered by her fucking new mom doesn't interest me. Please, just give me a reason to fucking give a shit, because I'm bored as fuck, and I still got about 50 minutes left. Holy shit. Holy shit, guys. I think I just figured out the plot twist of this movie. It's just my theory so far. I'm not gonna say what it fucking is, in case any of you want to watch this boring piece of shit. But I think I figured this shit out.
Dad, wait.
What?
This. Oh. I swear to God, if I actually get this fucking right,
Hannah, what happened to Matt? It's not
then
your fault.
I am gonna laugh so fucking hard because they are just fucking screaming it out into your face, and it's so fucking obvious.
I saw Matt.
I'll get to that later, but I'm
Tell me you saw what happened.
dead certain I figured it out. I swear to God, if there is one more jump scare in this fucking movie, then I'm going to fucking hunt down every writer in this film, and they are going to feel my fucking wrath. There is more to horror movies than just jump scares. You could, I don't know, have an actual fucking story, make things actually scary. Things popping out when you don't expect them aren't scary. They're cliche and overdone, and it makes your fucking shitty movie even shittier.
About everything. About her name.
Fuck off.
She doesn't know where she's from.
No fucking way. I fucking called it! I fucking called it! I fucking called the plot twist!
Fire wasn't an accident. What
You
happened?
fucking pieces of shit! What are your fucking names? Craig Rosenberg, Doug Nero, and Carlo Bernard. You ain't got shit on me. You thought you were clever? Fuck you. Dawson for the win. Well, guys, that was The Uninvited, and Jesus Christ, that ending was really fucking stupid. Eat shit and die. Wow. Okay. Well, where do I start with this? Well, just for the record, people, for anybody writing a film, I have some words of advice. I fucking turned you off, fuck off. If you are writing a film and you want to have a plot twist in it, that is okay. But there are two ways of executing a plot twist, which are A, it's a plot twist that just comes out of nowhere, no hint at it whatsoever, but it just works with what has been happening in said movie. And then there's B, you subtly hint at it, so much subtly that you have to go back and rewatch to see what they were talking about. A good example of that is Fight Club, because the plot twist in Fight Club, that they're the same person, is so subtly hinted at that even after 5 or 6 rewatches, you can go back and still see things you fucking did not notice after those 5, 6 watches. That is how you do a fucking really excellent twist. The Sixth Sense is another example of that, because if you really observe what's going on, then you're fucking likely to get the plot twist to begin with. But if you're not paying close attention to it, then it's just gonna go right over your head. You're not gonna fucking notice. But then when you go back and you watch it and you fucking are looking for it, it's pretty fucking obvious. But the problem with this film is, and I don't even give a shit. I'm gonna spoil it. I know I said I wasn't going to, but fuck it, why not? The plot of this movie is, there's a fire. The main character is a girl named Anna and her sister Alex lose their mother in a fire, and the Anna goes a bit crazy, and they put her in a mental institution or an insane asylum or whatever the fuck you want to call it. That was one of my big questions at the beginning, why she had to go to that mental asylum but her sister didn't. No, I got my answer. And then she gets taken out for God knows why reason. She's clear. She's healed. Hallelujah. And her dad is now engaged or dating. We find out later he's engaged and getting married to her mother's caretaker. What a nice father, huh? Mom's been dead a year or so, and fuck it, I might as well date her caretaker. What a great dad. But yeah, and she suspects that this woman, the character's name's Rachel, I think. She's played by Elizabeth Banks, and they suspect that she's hiding a bunch of really bad secrets, that she's a secret psycho, blah blah blah. But the plot twist is that um, her sister that is with her the entire movie died in the same fire at the beginning of the movie that her mother did. And Anna's the one who started that fire. And the woman that Anna keeps saying that fucking Rachel is actually her cellmate next door at the mental asylum. So she used that and blocked it all out because she's actually a psycho. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I did not call that last part. I did not see the fucking Mildred who murdered the 3 children. Yes, 3 children got murdered, and somehow they made it extremely unscary. How that's possible, I do not know. But yeah, the writing here is just so. But they made it so obvious from the very beginning that Alex was a part of Anna's imagination. You know how they made it obvious? Because every time there is a scene when Anna and Alex are together and somebody else comes into the scene, she either A, never speaks, B, she just walks away, or C, she fucking starts yelling at them or talking to them and they just completely ignore her and don't speak to her at all. It's pretty fucking goddamn obvious if you're really paying attention. Which I was, and I was able to fucking get it mostly from the beginning, because there's a scene when Alex is yelling at her dad, and her dad's just sitting there taking it, looking at his papers, not even acknowledging her. To the naked eye, I guess you think he's just ignoring her and being a prick, but my first thought was, is she a ghost? Is she a part of the... That was my first theory. She's a ghost. But then, as I continue to watch on and realize she only ever shows up when Anna is there, it made me realize she's not fucking really there. And I was right. And for all of you writers, the 3 motherfuckers that I said earlier that wrote this, if you honestly thought you were being fucking clever, you were dead fucking wrong, my friend. You were dead wrong. Jesus Christ, I could have fucking called that shit from a mile away. Like, I don't understand. Yeah, guys, the writing in this movie likes to act like it's a lot more clever than it really fucking is, and it's honestly kind of fucking embarrassing. The dialogue a lot of the times is kind of just wooden and lifeless, and our characters don't have any real personality to them. Like I said before, the main character's personality is that she's fucking Looney Tunes. Stepmom's personality is she's kind of a bitch, but in the end she's innocent. Dad's personality is he's a cheating fucking writing douchebag. And then her dead sister's personality is that she's also a fucking bitch. That's it. That is as far as character development as we get for this shit. And that is really, really, really sad. I wish that if they were going to actually try to make this scary, that they would have put more effort in actually crafting a scary story and less time focusing on jump scares and fucking just dream sequences. Like, when films tend to do that, I tend to lose interest because I know what's going on isn't actually going on, and if it's not actually going on, for what reason do I give a shit? dream sequences. The only time a dream sequence works is like, let's say, a Nightmare on Elm Street, because like in reality, yeah, you die in those movies. You die in your dream. You die for real. That kind of shit does not apply in this type of film. So if I know, oh, it's just a fucking dream, why do I give a shit? Why do I find it scary that she's having a bad dream? Like, I can obviously tell when somebody's having a bad dream when fucking you got goddamn people dead in a goddamn plastic garbage bag and they're talking to you. Obviously, I'm going to automatically say, yeah, dream. Ugh. I don't, I feel like the people that wrote this don't know what scary is. Because, to me, if you want to do something scary, you got to build an atmosphere first, and there's no atmosphere here. It's just fucking cliche after cliche after cliche. Jump scare after dream sequence after jump scare, fucking, and then just randomness. And it all just comes together to build one giant mess of a story. And even if you fucking really put it all together with all the plot twist at the end, the story still doesn't make sense. Like, so, because I don't seem to understand how nobody could have noticed from the beginning that she was fucking sitting there talking to her dead sister. And nobody said a thing about it. That's not how the real world works. Yeah, so the characters were shallow, lifeless. The story was boring as shit. It did not go anywhere. It was all just build up to this major reveal, and even that ended up being shit because I called it pretty much at the fucking first half of the movie. And when you pretty much know what the plot twist is, because you guessed it halfway during the movie, it just makes the rest of the movie a less pleasant experience. So all in all, the writing sucked. But it didn't suck as much as the acting. The acting in this movie, Jesus fucking Christ. What is this? What is this fucking bitch's name? Where the fuck are you? Emily Browning, I believe her name is. That's the chick that plays Anna. Emily Browning. If I ever see you in a film again after this, I will be surprised. You cannot act to save your life. You make fucking any example I could give of an actress giving a shitty performance, make it look Oscar worthy. You make Brooke Shields' performance in The Blue Lagoon look fucking gold. You make fucking the girl in the remake of Annie look like a fucking goddess. You are shit. And you got a big ass forehead. And I fucking honestly hate you. I don't know you, but I hate you. Fuck you and your acting. Okay, who else we got? Yeah, Elizabeth Banks. I know you know how to act, Elizabeth Banks, so what was your excuse here? Did you just honestly not give it enough of a shit to try? Because I know, I've seen you fucking give some really kick-ass performances, and you just phoned it in here for a fucking paycheck. And you should be ashamed of yourself for that. And everybody else is no better, especially Alex, her fucking sister. She's almost as bad as Anna, but just a little less. And the father, ugh. Well, he's barely fucking in the thing, so I can't really say much about it. Yeah, he literally does not have that much of screen time, and when he does talk, he wooden, lifeless performance. And I guess that other guy, I don't know what the fuck the character's name was, but he played like, I guess Anna's little boy toy that she ends up killing in the fucking big plot twist. But yeah, his acting was pretty shit too. That normally I can at least find one fucking person to give some level of credit to. This film, I can't do that. Not even Elizabeth Banks. Her acting was shit. Everybody in this film gave a shit performance. And they should all be fucking ashamed to be involved in such a piece of shit. Okay, special effects. Okay, no, special effects are the one decent, one positive I can give this, because there are a few sequences, mostly the makeup effects, like when you see the mother, then she's coming as a ghost to her crazy bitch daughter, Anna. Her makeup looked really good, but when she pointed out her finger and was yelling at her in that scene, it was supposed to be fucking scary, but I was laughing. That's really fucking bad. I should not be laughing when I should be frightened. But that's just has to do with the fucking writing and the acting. And then when the boy, I still can't remember the guy's fucking name, climbs up through the window, and then him and Anna are kissing, and then his body starts to morph and shit. It kind of fucking just it kind of looked reminiscent of Zelda in Pet Cemetery, like, and it was creepy then. It's even creepier now because the fucking CGI looks really well done, and that is about the only credit I can give this shit. Yes. So, when all said and done, am I able to recommend The Uninvited? Nope. Plot twist to this was way telegraphed, and I hope everybody that worked on this fucking stubs their toe. Ugh. Jesus Christ, that is an hour and 27 minutes I'm never getting back. Oh well. Well, guys, I'm gonna go watch a real fucking movie with a really decent plot twist. In fact, I'll go watch The Sixth Sense right now, because that movie has a real plot twist that works. With that, we come to the close of this episode. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this, guys. I sure enjoyed bringing it to you. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below if you have any requests. With that, I come to a close, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.